I'm waiting for my coffee. I'm looking for my I don't know where my local show. Okay. Doo, doo, doo. Let me fix my coffee up. Oh, they sold it.
People in their country. Luckily, that was all I needed. So we've got 5 possibles. Only one was a white sedan. It's a rental out of Pico Union. You get a name? Yes, they emailed us a copy of his driver's license. Guillermo Sandoval.
That's it. This is the guy.
He's definitely connected to my murder. Victim worked for a Guatemalan cartel. Any idea where this guy is now? Actually, yeah, we got hit with his credit card they used for the rental car. It's one of those no-tell motels on Ventura. I'll call for a warrant.
Show me your hands. Out your hands. Out your knees. Hands in your head. You just lost it.
Policía Plan B. ¿Para quién es este mensaje?
Look like that.
He's a cop. Guillermo Sandoval. Guatemalteco, jefe de policía de Antigua. At first, it didn't make sense to me how a cop with a reputation would do this. Then I did my own research. The Usu got massacred by the Guatemalan. The village stood up to the cartel. They were slaughtered. And murdered the children. Their children. This man that you torture and kill has nothing to do with that.
You work for the one who motivated them.
When you want revenge, you got my money cash. Smart, very cautious. You need to practice shooting. Clearly that was planned. You said someone attacked for my time. So, what is that?
You'll find out. Soon enough.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. My guy's DA from the Manila Law Firm.
That's more than I was scared. That's so strange to think that if I hadn't been distracted by it, got in the scuba suit of the adrenaline, it would be a bloodbath on a yacht from now.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
So just a history. But who's keeping score?
Clearly you.
Oh, great.
It's going all the way.
You think there's any way he would be so impressed by this he would, let me off the hook for that pretty big extension?
Officer Miller, why were you given an official letter of reprimand and extended in the FTO program?
Because I ignored an LAPD regulation.
Among
Y'all
others.
give me a minute.
And do you feel that was a
Okay,
fair
let me.
punishment, considering your violation?
Ah! Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hey Miss Martin. How y'all doing? Hey Will. Hey D Freeze. How y'all doing this morning? Oh my God. I gotta tell you, I woke up. Tracy. Hey Miss, did I say Miss Martin? Okay, look y'all. Listen to this, y'all. I gotta stop my scene, y'all. Y'all know. We out there on Mocha Trail. Okay. First of all, I thought today was Saturday. Let's start by saying that. I thought today was Saturday, okay? I thought today was Saturday. Today, hey lemon juice. Today is not Saturday. Let me get that together, okay? Have y'all ever had dreams and y'all wake up and y'all remember just about all the detail? Like when I say I had to call my cousin. I've been working for like 30 minutes. My coffee 1 point. I'm drinking all this coffee today, so we gonna make this work. If I gotta stop in the middle and telling y'all something, we gonna make this work. But this I gotta tell y'all again because my cousin was like, "Tia, that's crazy." Okay, I don't remember what order they went, but I can tell you about them. And when I say they was crazy dreams, I don't know what it means. What do it mean when you have a dream? Like when you dream and then you wake up and you remember. Like I can remember like my I don't even gonna say my first one. When I woke up, the first one I did remember, I went on vacation. Y'all, I never put my ID in my phone. I lost my phone. I lost my ID. I was walking around looking for it, and I was like, I didn't realize I lost it, so it was time for me to go back to my room. When I went back to my room, I got to checking, but I only thing I can only thing when I was looking, only thing I could hear is my son say, "Mom, what I tell you about always having your phone on? Where your phone is?" I got to checking my tits and everything, looking for my phone and everything. Couldn't find my phone nowhere, so I went back to recheck myself. I said, "Oh my God, I left it at the casino. I don't know why I was at the casino. I was at the casino." I left it at the casino. I went rushing in. Oh my God, let me get there. And I hope ain't nobody at my slot playing. This is all in my dream. Like I woke up, I remember this. Like it was so clear. So I got there and one girl saw me and said, "Hey, you looking for your phone?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "That dude over there got it." I said, "You sure?" She said, "Yeah." I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, you got a yellow phone, iPhone, da da da." He said, "What if I do?" I said, "You know what? Don't even worry about it. I don't even want the motherfucking phone. I'm gonna get it cut off. This and this and this, that. Not still remembering that my ID is inside of my phone case. So I go by walking up to the steps. I was while I was walking. I was wondering, oh my God, how am I gonna get home? I have no way to get home. Then it dawned on me, my ID in there. But what my phone got to do with me getting home and my ID, I have no clue. But all this was mixed up together, right? I thought about my ID. I thought about my ID being in my phone case as I was walking up the steps trying to figure out how I'm gonna get home. Never to figure out how I was gonna get back in my room. My whole thought was trying to get back home. When I say the dream was crazy. So I went to the bus station. I don't know how I got to the bus station. That's how you know in the middle of it. I was at the bus station. I said, "Hey, do I need a ticket to get I said, do I need I need to get a ticket?" Let remind you, y'all, in my dream, I was still worried about money and didn't have no money like that. The lady said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh God." So I was like, "Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this." Then I went back down there to dude and I was looking for him. He was gone. He was gone. He was gone. He was gone. So I called my cousin up and I was like, "I'm stuck in New Jersey. Don't ask me why I was in New Jersey. I don't know, but I remember saying it." And so in the beginning, I didn't remember. This is stuff as I remember as I'm walking. I'm like, "I'm in New Jersey. Can you send me some money?" But I said, "I don't have ID. How am I gonna get it?" It was just so complicated. She was like, "Well, her and her husband have to roll up there and get me." I said, "Okay." And she was like, "Can you get in your room?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know." Then I got checking my tits in my dream. My key was up here in my breast, so I was able to get in my room. Okay, that dream was over. That's the first thing when I woke up, I remember. That's what it means. But when I went to sleep, y'all, I was watching TikTok, um, evictions. Now let me tell you about the other one. Now this one's about evictions. Don't know. I don't know who they was. I was in the back of the audience. The judge was up in the back telling he was giving people writs all day long. I didn't even know what a writ was. He was like, "Yeah, they want possession of their place. They giving you a 10-day rent." The lady started crying, but telling the judge, "I just got me and my babies. I paid the rent. I don't know why she want to do it." He said, "She's tired of you not paying your rent when you want." And then the lady was crying for some reason. I was in the audience watching. Like I was in the audience watching. Now I pretty much know why I was watching that because I went to sleep watching that. But I don't know. Like it was just it was so real. It was so real, and it was like, oh my God, what is going on? That's the second one. Third one, y'all, I was a killer. I was a hit woman. I was a hit woman. I was a hit woman, y'all. This guy hired me to kill his daughter because he wanted the insurance. I was a hit woman. I said, "Oh my God." I went to, when I say But the crazy thing about it is, I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Didn't have the dreams. I did not have the dreams. I woke up and was like, "Dang, oh, it's Saturday. What I'm gonna do?" I said, "Man, it's Saturday. It's about to be 6:30. I'm going back to sleep. I'm going back to sleep." So I went back to sleep. And when I went back to sleep, these are the trades. Yeah, I was killing. I was going to kill a little girl. But look, and the thing about it is, I couldn't do it. Then a man put a hit out on me. And I tried to go to Tanya's house. Tanya wouldn't let me in. She said, "You're not coming here. You're a killer." That I was on the run. And when I woke up, I was running. That's how that dream ended. I was woke up, I was running. I don't know what I was like, I called my cousin. I said, "What do these dreams mean?" I said, "I know why I thought about evictions because I went to sleep on TikTok and that's what I was watching." But I said, being a hit woman, going on vacation, I said, yeah. But I said, I've been talking about my vacation because I'm super excited about going. Yeah, I was a killer, y'all. I was a killer. Man asked me to put a hit out on his daughter. On his daughter. And I said, yes. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm not a bad person. Like, why would I want to do stuff like that? She wouldn't let me in. She would not let me in. She did not even open the door. She was talking me through the door, telling me, because I told her what happened. I had told her, I don't know when I told, but I know I was at the door telling her, I guess I was like, I don't really want to be, I didn't know it was a child out of this and out of this. I guess I must have told her. But she wouldn't let me in. I said, oh, she abandoned me. But guess what? I probably would do the same thing. When I said these dreams, it had me puzzled. And then I still thought the day was Saturday. Like, I'm thinking today, it's Sarah going to say, I know this is off top, but I watched your live for 2 days going. Has Sari ever thought about joining the military? Oh, no, We're not even going to talk. Thank you, love it, no. She said military, no. No. I don't mean no harm. I wouldn't want him to go. He my only child. All this stuff Trump doing? Nah, baby. I wouldn't even want him to consider it. If he did, I would try to talk him out of it. She said, "This is why I love watching you keep it smiling." I'm sorry, but it was, man, coffee on point. But when I say it felt so real, and then the thing about it, y'all, I had a gun. Like, I realized I had a gun. Didn't know when he told me he was his daughter, but I'm thinking it was an older daughter. When I realized she was a little girl, I didn't want to kill her. So I think in my dream, if she wasn't a little girl, I probably would have killed her. Like, real life. Once I found out she was a little girl, I didn't want to kill her. I'm like, oh my God. Like, man, y'all just, I don't know what I was doing last night. But I don't want to. I had my cousin on the phone. She was cracking up. And I kept saying, "Vanessa, it's not funny, I said, I never thought I'd do these things I was doing in my dream. But I said, maybe I dreamed about it because I'm like real live, ready to go on my trip. And like my son said, when we go to Virginia Beach, he going with us. He asked me, said, "Mom, can I go with you?" And of course, I told my son, "Yeah, you can go with us." So he going with us to Virginia Beach. And he going with us to Virginia Beach, and he going up with us to Philly. He's going with us to Philly. So he said he's going to do them 2 trips with us. And I don't know why, but when I say it felt so real. And the fact, normally when I have dreams, I don't remember details for details. Man, I can remember details. I remember it like I was really living it. And I don't never, what do you mean? I don't know. It's like it felt so freaking real. Like, it felt so real. And I don't remember, like, I have a dream, but I don't remember all the bits and pieces. Man, I remember me running with the gun, trying to get the girl. When I realized it was a little girl, I didn't want to do it. I remember me banging on my sister's door, telling her to let me in. I remember me going to the casino. I don't even know why I was at the casino because I had no intention of going gambling while I'm doing all that. And I'm like, girls, you tripping. Like, I was doing some things. Like, I was making it happen. And I'm like, maybe because I was talking about my. That's what I'm saying. You can't remember your dream. I remember mine. Like, this is the first dream that I had dreams before. I remember bits and pieces and bits and pieces. I remember all three. And the fact I had three dreams back to back to back to back, and they kept switching and switching, that scared me. And I'm thinking maybe because I know why I dreamed about the evictions. Because I went to sleep on TikTok watching about eviction. And thank you, and when I was watching it, these people kept telling these people, oh, I didn't get a notice. And the man kept telling them, oh, you had to get a notice. And once I seen it, I clicked on his face and I started watching all of it because someone was so hilarious. No, I don't like to see people get evicted, but people was trying to fight. They was cussing them out, and it was just it was funny. And they had a couple of funny ones. I went to sleep watching them. When I woke up, that was still on my phone. But the fact I was a hit woman to kill a child, and I went somewhere gambling, and I have no intention of going nowhere gambling. Like I have no intention. I told my son we could go to Atlantic City, but I didn't say to go up there and gamble because I don't want to go to Atlantic City gamble. I was just going up there. I told him let's just go up there and go shop because last time I went there they had stuff down here I didn't see. I said we just go up there for like 3 days. I said we'll drive there. So I'm just like I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm so focused and ready to go on a trip. That's why I dreamed about it. I honestly don't know. But when I say these dreams are so crazy, they were crazy and they felt so real. Like they felt like I was really living the dreams. And the fact I could think about killing a child, oh my God, be a hit person. And you know what? I don't remember discussing no money. I remember he calling me to his house. I went there and told him, sure, I do the job. And the thing about it, I wasn't dressed up in all black or nothing. I had a regular shirt on, jeans, and ready to go kill. Okay. I was ready to go kill up some people. And I'm like, well, kill a child. I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's not me. I'm scared of guns. Like, my son said when he turned 21, he going to the gun range because he going to the gun range. And he want me to go with him. And I tell him, oh, I'm not a gun. I'm not holding no gun. I'm not poo, 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 poo. No. So the fact that I dreamed about doing this to a child, oh, girl. I woke up running. I woke up running. Yeah, it's just crazy. And when I looked around, and I was like, "What the?" And I just like, "Oh God!" And I didn't know it was I didn't know it was Friday. I said, "Oh my God, I gotta call somebody." I was gonna go live and tell y'all right off it. I said, "Shoot, I ain't brushed my teeth, washed my face and hands. I ain't doing that." I said, "Let me call my cousin Vanessa." I called her and told her she was on the phone laughing. And she said, "Girl, what did you eat?" And I said, I ate a piece of chicken and some beans. Like that's what I ate, and I told her everything I ate yesterday. Cause she said sometimes your dreams come from what you eat. The last thing you eat, I said I remember the last thing I watched, and she was cracking up. I ain't find nothing funny because it felt so freaking real. And then the fact I found out the day is Friday and not Saturday, that put me a day behind. Like I'm like, what? I'm thinking the day Saturday. It was just crazy. I was just like, wow, see. I don't know. I swear tonight I'm not going to be watching no TikTok. I'm not doing it. But once I used to cut the way this bedroom is, I can't really see TV unless I turn over. When I turn that way, my neck get to hurting. So when I know I'm about to go to sleep, I turn the TV off now. And I cut my phone on and watch something on TikTok. So I can look at my phone and I can fall asleep. I'm not even doing that no more. Because in the midst of the time, and the sad part about it, I woke up around 6 o'clock, went back to sleep because I thought it was a Saturday, and I literally just woke up about 9 o'clock, about 9 o'clock. Okay, and the first person I called was my cousin to tell about my dream. But the fact I woke up running. I'm like real loud in my dream. I felt like when I woke up, felt like I was still moving. I said, "Oh my God, Ted, what is you doing?" Like it got me rethinking everything. Like I feel like what I've been on a roller coaster. Like make it make sense. And I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I really don't know. I honestly, I just like, I hope I don't have to run nowhere. But I was booking it in my dream though. I was running though. And then I don't remember the guy's face I remember talking to him about my phone, and he was getting smart, and I just snapped. Bitch, no, you need your phone. Knowing I need your phone. No, I need my phone. Oh, you talking? You talking to me sometimes. I don't know if I talk. Knowing I need my phone, but this the whole part about it. Why was my phone so important to me? Yeah, I realized later on when it was time when I was walking that I had my ID in it. But still, why was my phone so important? And then on top of that, I don't even know how I called my cousin because guess what? I don't know her phone number. I don't know her phone number at all. Don't know her phone number at all. I said, is it because I just told my son I'm buying me a new phone? I just told my son I'm buying me a new phone. I said I'm ordering my phone. I'm ordering me a phone today. And I'm like, maybe is that why my phone was so vivid in my? I don't know. Like I'm trying to think what made me have this crazy dream. Like, good morning, Ronald. I'm really trying to figure out why I was, but the dream felt so freaking real. Like it felt real. No, I did not Google it. I didn't Google it, but you know what? I did. I did. I didn't Google why did I had a dream. I did Google it. What do it mean when you remember all parts of your dream and they call it dream something, vivid dream? They call it vivid dream. They got all different types of names. That's it. But it the dreams each and then the thing about it, you know how sometimes you have dreams you wake up in the middle. I didn't wake up. I went from one dream to another dream to another dream to running. That's crazy. I went from one dream to another dream to running. But I was booking, y'all. Girlfriend was running, like I was booking. And then on top of that, I went when I was in the girl house in there looking for the girl trying to shoot her. But when I realized she was a little girl, I was like, no, I gotta go. I took off running, not to shoot her. I took off running because I realized I couldn't do it. And next thing you know, I went from the woods to on the street. Like I was on a real life street and I have no clue. Like it was a bunch of houses. It was nothing there but a bunch of houses and dirt all around. It was so fucking crazy. It was so crazy. Pay attention to your dreams. The Lord used the dreams to convey a message to you sometime. Okay. Pray to him. I will then. I would do that when I get off because when I say them dreams was I don't want to kill nobody, y'all. I don't. Like, am I killing somebody? I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose my cell phone. I honestly don't want to lose my cell phone. My cell phone is my everything. Even though I got another one and I can get another one. No, I don't want to do that. I don't. Honestly, it's just like, Yeah, y'all. There was crazy dreams. It was just crazy. He said, do y'all know how to, oh my God, yeah, I am not ready into the whole ghetto thing. Okay. That's the same person. He said, I'm not into the whole ghetto thing, but you need to move. Coffee good. But I think I had them drinks because I'm ready to go on my trip. And I've been talking about it. And I'm like really prepared to do. I think it's because I'm really ready to go. I'm really ready to go on my trip. That's the only thing I could think of. Then I'm ready to take off and go. Like I'm ready to go on my trip. That's the only reason I could think of that I'm having these crazy dreams. That I'm really ready to go where I need to go and take an adventure. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know what else I could say to yeah to really yeah. That's the only thing I could say. I'm ready to I'm ready to go on my trip. That's it. That's all I could. Cause I'm really like I'm so excited and ready to go. Like I'm ready to go take my trips. I really am. And the fact me and I keep talking about it, maybe because I keep talking about it. What trip? I'm taking like 3, 4 trips. Me and my brother, and then when my son just told me he going on 2 trips with me. I'm going somewhere where I can drive. My son told me let's drive to Florida. My son said, "Mom, let's drive to Florida." I said, "I'm not driving to Florida. I'm the only one driving." He was like, "Try to get on Tony to go with you and let her drive too." So I'm like, "Let's ride to Florida." Mm-mm. I told him, "Baby, we're not doing that." I'm not driving no 16 hours. I might could do that back in the day. I don't want to drive. The longest I think I would drive is 7 hours, 8 hours. I don't want to do no more 16 hours. I mean, the 2 times I drove to Florida, I drove. But I don't want, nah, baby girl don't want to do that no more. My son said that yesterday. Let's drive to Florida. Like, if he knew how to drive, I would like, yeah, come on. Because guess what? I would let him drive. I would start it off, let him get there. Once I got like halfway on the highway, stop and let him go ahead and do it. Because it'd be a straight shot. But no, I ain't, baby. Wall ain't ready for that. Wall ain't ready for that. Yes, yeah, we did. I've been to Florida 3 times. She been once. I've been 3 times. I flew twice. I flew twice and drove once. And the one with Tanya went, it was like, oh my God. It was more than 16 of us. I think we had more kids because it was like 4 cars, 4 or 5 cars. We had too many vans. Yeah, we had too many vans. And we had 2 cars. And it was a lot of us. My girlfriend Sean had all it was like that's the first time. That's when Tanya went viral really back then. Like she didn't have a lot of subscribers. But when we went to Florida and she went live, that's when it really took off. When we went to Florida and we went live, that's when her channel really took off. She got more subscribers. And I wasn't on YouTube then. That was in 2016, 17, 2016. Yep, and that's when it went viral. That's when her channel really built up. Right back then, because we went live, and she got a lot of subscribers from out there because we went live out there on the back on the in the pool area. Yeah, because Lady had all her kids. Tanya had all Tanya. I think 4 Tanya. 2 of Tanya kids. Who went? I think 3 of Tanya kids went. Michael went. No, Michael went with me the first time. Michael didn't go the second time. The second time, Fufu went. Joshua, yeah, Fufu went. Joshua went. I think 3 of Tanya kids went. I think 3 of her kids went. And then we went to the mountains a couple of times. Yeah. These were the day everybody was having a good time, and the kids, yeah, yep, in the pool. Yep, I remember that. I remember that was a good time. But when they left, when the kids went to bed, I remember the place having like a little bar area that we went to, and went up there and party out there. It was a good time. It was a good time. We party, and then we brought all our liquor with us, and then we got liquor from down there. It was a nice time. It was really nice. I remember days like that. I remember that the kids was so little. All the kids are grown up out of high school. Yes, and kids got kids of their own. It's so different. Yeah, it's so different. Them was the good old days. Them was the good old days. They was the good old days. They were. Oh, but I just had to tell y'all about my dream because they were just so crazy. But today Friday, like I am like I don't know how I thought today was Saturday. I'm trying to rush the week. I'm trying to rush the. I don't know. I got tired of it. I'm actually about to. I know it's growing. She says she got jury duty. Mama got jury duty today. I'm not having. I. You know what I do with my jury duty thing? Oh no, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. I don't want to come and get locked up when you normally say something on you. Every time somebody say something on TikTok, they wind up in jail. I'm like, God man. One girl said how she fraud the system to get all these food stamps. She about to go to jail. She has $35,000. They said she owed them food stamps. She said, I don't have no kids out of that. She told us how to scan the system. And guess what? She put it on TikTok. Guess what? She going to court now. All these people did them PPL loans. They going to jail back and forth. I said, why? Why did these people do that? Didn't think they was going to get caught. They didn't think they was gonna get caught, and now they mad because they going to jail, this and this and that. And some of them be like, I'll do it again. I'm like, these people on TikTok crazy. Baby, I can't do jail. That's why I was trying to figure out why I'm trying to kill this little girl. Because I can't do jail. Like, I can't do jail. So why am I trying to kill somebody, okay? You look like a new person. Thank you. I couldn't do jail, but I be watching TikTok. They be doing some crazy stuff. And then they be on there proud. And I'm looking at them like, they must like jail. Like, they don't have a problem going to jail. Me, I got a problem going to jail. I got a problem going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Let me start by saying that. Walter don't want to go to jail, but they up on there just as happy. Yeah, that's. Let me tell you how to get food stamps. Only thing you gotta do is lie and do these documents. And now she crying the blues because she about to go to jail. Well, she not crying the blues. I'm gonna say she not crying the blues, but she talking about it. Yeah, she gonna get some time. And the people who did the PP loans and stuff, they on there talking about it, and they just like it don't bother them the fact they going to get some time. Like they must be hard cold people, you know? Cause I ain't doing no. I'm not going to jail. I can't do a day. So if you don't want to do a crime, don't do it around me because I'm snitching. While you in the midst of doing a crime, I'm on the phone police. They doing this and this and this and that, and I don't want no part of it because I can't do jail. Hey, Moo, I can't do jail. So don't do nothing in front of me because I'm snitching. Call me petty, call me what you want. Just don't do no crime in front of me because I can't do jail. Like, I don't even want to get fingerprint. Like, I don't even want to have to walk on the outside. I don't even want to have to get handcuffs on me. I see people on TikTok going Walmart stealing, and they show them stealing, and they come outside and be like, they ain't stealing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I see you stealing. And then I don't know how these people, they steal out the cash register. Like they don't have cameras over top, and they see what they doing. It ain't like it was back out in the day. Now, don't get it twisted. When I used to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken, I didn't steal the money. I just gave away stuff, and after school, I went and got the money. I didn't steal it off the cash register. I was too scared to do that. I'm not even gonna lie. I did do some little things back in the day because I needed money, and it was back in the day, and they didn't have cameras up there and this and that. People used to come. I used to give them free food, and afterwards, because I went to Spring All Night School, and when I went in the classroom at night, they gave me my money. I didn't take the money at the cash register, put it in my pocket. I just gave them free food, told them to move to the side, tell them what they want. I moved it to the side. That's still stealing, but I didn't take them. I mean, that's still stealing, but yeah, it was stealing. I stole. Ooh. I'm sorry, God, please forgive me. There was times I needed money and I didn't know what I was doing. I was young, trying to make a living. God, forgive me. I would not do that now. I would not. Please do not hold me for the things I did when I was young. God, forgive me. But you couldn't get me to do it now. You couldn't. She said the world dumb. Yeah, they be having some dumb criminals. But I ain't gonna lie, I did do it when I was little. I didn't. I got the cash when I went to school, but I used to give people free chicken. I'm not even gonna lie. And then when we left and work was over, I would go around my area and I would get some food away after I made them. I took where everybody in the house wanted out the house. Chicken, cause I take big old pans of macaroni, man. Them big pans of macaroni cheese home like this. 3, 4 things of mashed potatoes with gravy on the side. They little biscuits. Y'all remember them little chicken sandwiches they used to have from Popeyes? And you put the sauce on it. They had little chicken sandwiches. When I say it was the best little chicken sandwiches ever. I never used to get them away because I wanted them for myself. And y'all remember the little chocolate and strawberry parfaits they had at Kentucky Fried Chicken? After 3 days, they used to be say, "Oh, it's time to get rid of them." Man, I used to take them things. They say throw them in trash. The lady said, "Let me count it," and I'm gonna say that wasn't stealing because she's supposed to throw it in the trash, but she was like, "No, she got her count. It was good because it was like it was going in the trash." I'll take that stuff home. You want a 2 piece? Give me $2 for a 2 piece. But the 2 piece was a 2 piece. Yeah, I was selling food. After I went in there to see what everybody in my house wanted. I said, who wants something? They didn't want it. Good. I did not give my chicken littles away. My chicken littles was mine because that's the name of it. They was chicken littles. The chicken littles was the bomb. I don't know what made them get rid of them chicken littles. Like they were 39 cents. I think it was two for 39 cents. They were chicken littles. Had little peppers. It was like a little pepper taste, and this white sauce used to put on it. I used to get some ketchup. I used to wear my chicken littles out. And they little chocolate frappe. I used to eat the chocolate frappes. I would bring Tanya back the strawberry ones. But I used to eat the chocolate ones. Yeah, I was a bad. Oh my God, T, you was. Y'all, God, please forgive me. He forgave me. Because he wouldn't have brought me this far. Oh my God, T, you off the chain. Y'all don't remember. I ain't seen nobody. Do y'all remember them? Y'all don't remember the chicken little chicken sandwiches? The Kentucky Fried Chicken used to have. I know y'all remember the little chicken sandwiches. Like they were the staple. And the little y'all remember the little frappes, little strawberry chocolate frappes they used to have there. Now I don't even think they have the strawberry ones. Y'all remember that? Sure, I remember them. They was called Chicken Littles. I remember them for Kentucky Fried Chicken. I do. I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken for 2 years. And I worked at two. The one on Benning Road, one on Blainsburg. The one on Blainsburg Road, I became the swing shift manager and I was in training. Once I got over there with Clinton, his name was Clinton, my supervisor. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When y'all have good people training you, you always remember them people. Them people who were just not them for you, you don't remember them. I'm getting them done Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to get them done. I was just telling myself I'm going to get, and then I'm getting my nails and my feet done. Um, I'm trying to think. I remember Clinton. Clinton was my supervisor over there on Blainsburg Road, Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was my supervisor over there. He was a good dude. He wasn't there long, but when he came in there, he made me swing shift manager. The lady on Benning Road, her name was Barbara. Barbara wound up hiring me, but Barbara was the general manager, and I can't remember the other. It was a heavy set lady there with me. Her name, I'm gonna say her name was Nell or Miss D or something like that. She was a real big lady. She was a real really really big lady. She said her own taxi cab service, drop her off every morning, every evening. She lived over there by McKinley Tech. I remember her. She was really sweet. And then was my two supervisors. She the one had told Barbara, let's make Tia a swing shift supervisor, but I couldn't be one over there because they already had one. So they took me and put me over there on Blainsbury Road. I didn't like the one on Blainsbury Road. I stayed there for about 6 months, but they didn't like the fact I was coming over there. And I was a swing shift manager. And I think we went out roller skating because they did stuff with us back in the day. They did stuff with us. Kentucky Fried Chicken actually did stuff with us. And we went roller skating. And when we went roller skating, that was the worst time. When I got back, I think like 2, 3 days later, I gave them my resignation, said I couldn't do it. Because the whole time, as I can remember only a little bit of it, I can't remember a lot. But I remember I didn't have a good experience, and the people was there were mean to me, and they supposed to been, we supposed to. I figure we was equals, but we wasn't because I was training to be a swing shift supervisor, so we wasn't equal. But they were just mean to me, and I didn't like the atmosphere, and I didn't get like, hey, she coming for another shop and taking over. It was just a lot. I used to open up in the morning. It was real cool going to do my little code to get in. The cook was always late, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, the cook was always late on Blainsburg Road. I never had no problem with the one up in the road. But the one on Blainsburg Road, I'll never forget his name. He was named Steven. Steven with these big, thick glasses. Like, I used to be so mad at him. Well, it seemed like every time I opened, I used to think he was doing it on purpose. I used to tell the school, I think he's doing it on purpose. He always on time. When me and you show up here together, he's on time. But when I'm by myself and he know I open it by myself, this dude would never show up on time. He would always be late. Yeah, I went in there, but it was certain things he had to do. So when he's not there, you can't. You're in the back in the office getting paperwork and doing stuff. You can't hear what's going on. So you had to keep coming back and forth, keep coming back and forth. Kept calling him, and so it was just like, yeah, I didn't think he liked me anyway. That's why I think he used to be late all the time. But I didn't last more than 6 months. I wound up resigning. I think I got like 2 days after that. Roller skate. We went roller skating. I resigned. Thank you. Thank you. When you come down to Virginia Beach, we will have a casino, river casino. Oh, I didn't know that. Go there. You know what? I didn't know they had that down there in Virginia Beach. I didn't know that. I might gotta try that out. That's probably why. You know what? That's probably why I dreamed about. Cause I swear I have no attention of gambling on my vacation, and I was at the machine. But dude, I'm still kind of mad. Dude got my phone. He didn't want to give it to me. Like he was a smart aleck, but I don't remember his face. So I'm gonna tell you what I told my own cousin. I got two fanny packs. I'm going to buy me another fanny pack. If I don't have it across me or around me, I ain't taking it. Because I'm not losing it. And my phone would not get pulled out. Because guess what? I dreamed about me losing the phone. Somebody could have stole my phone. Somebody could have stole it. It could have just been in my dream that I lost it all the time. Somebody would have stole it. So I'm not taking no chances. I'm not taking no chances at all. Somebody about to knock on the door. My certificate supposed to be coming. I say my high school diploma. My certificate supposed to be coming. And I looked on the thing. They gave me the thing saying it was supposed to be coming UPS. It ain't here yet. I need to look up and find out why it ain't here. They supposed to be coming UPS. Go ahead. I'll be good, Wes. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it. I'll go back on topic. I'm still thinking maybe somebody gonna steal my phone when I go down there. I'm gonna be telling y'all I'm gonna be on par. Would you? Would you know what? I mean, it all depends on that person because I had it before. Like when I did my weight loss surgery, I think it was in 2018. It was three people. It was four. It was three people, including me, make four. All of us had us on the same day. All them people, everybody was in pain except for me. All of them had complications. Like later on, we was going to classes. Everybody had problems except for me. So everybody body different. It all depends on your body. I right after surgery, I was able to walk around, and they released me the same day. And they were surprised. A lot of them had to stay in there 2 days, a day and a half, 2 days. The first day, and so 2 days, a day, not really 2 days. The next day, because they got let out the next day or something like that. And some had complications. My cousin had weight loss surgery, and it all depends on do your research. Like my cousin had weight loss surgery. She had hers in 2017. Her weight loss surgery messed her up bad because she had her weight loss surgery at George. Is it George? George. The one over there by children. What is that? Washington Hospital Center. She had hers at Washington Hospital Center in D.C. And they clipped something wrong in her, and they could never understand why she lost so much weight and what was going on with her. And they finally found out 5 years later they clipped something wrong in her. She couldn't sue because it was over the 5 years limit of suing. And then on top of that, when I say she looks awful, she look awful. She's 5'9", may weigh like 92 pounds. And if you touch her, you would think she's on drugs or she's sick. Like she got some, like, and I'm not trying to be funny, that she, got something. But it's not. It's the fact that weight loss surgery messed her up that bad. She still can't hold down food and everything. Last time I seen her, I just said, oh my God, is she look like she's strung out on drugs, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? That's the surgery messed her up that bad, and it's nothing they can do. She goes to the doctor. They can't. It's nothing they can do. She eats, but when she do eat, sometimes she gets sick and she vomits. So I say do your research. It would just so happen I was one of the ones who didn't affect, but I did gain 30 pounds back. But when I went to the doctor, I did lose 4 or 5 pounds, something like that. But still, it all depends on you. It has a lot to do with your body. Yeah, it all depends on you because when I say my cousin looks awful, I love my cousin Deb, but when I first seen her, I said, I was like, "Damn girl, what the fuck? You look awful." I said, "I know you told me you what happened, but oh my God." And y'all know me. I don't have no cut calls. I love my cousin Deb, but she be like, "Yeah," but guess what? She's still able to walk around, move, do her normal stuff. It's just that she might wear a zero, and a zero might be, yeah, she's skin and bones. She's skin and bones. She's skin and bones. But she was always a big girl because she was like 5'9". She was always big. And y'all might remember her because she's in a lot of our videos. She's in a lot of our cookout videos. But yeah, she didn't wait over the years. She got small. She got to the point she kept going back and forward to the doctor. And yeah, so I wouldn't. And that's another reason why my sister said she would never have it because of her experience. But I had to tell her, everybody experience is different. No two people gonna experience the same thing. because before I even got it, I was scared to have it because back in the day, I think in 2000, I'm gonna say Tyreek wasn't even born then. I only think I had Tyreek. I had a lady who was in my nursing home, and she had the weight loss surgery. Her and the only reason why she went through what she went through because her and her husband wound up being homeless, living in a van. She couldn't do everything she needed to do, and she started getting sick, and she lost a lot of weight. But her husband kept saying it was because of the weight loss surgery. And she kept saying, no, it was more too, but she never told us why. We just knew she was in there because she couldn't hold down food and she had lost so much weight to the point she couldn't walk no more. She wasn't up but skin and bones. So that was one of my fears. I used to always talk about I never wanted it because of what it did to her. Then I have an ex-boyfriend, aunt or cousin, somebody who had a weight loss surgery. She died like a day later. So it all depends on your body. God knows what's for you. He knows what's not for you. So I couldn't. All I could just say, do your research on it. Pray before you go and all that. Yeah, that's all I could say. Would I have it again? No, I wouldn't have it again. I wouldn't have it again because I think mm, I think they said every you can have it like twice or something like. I would never have it again. And the fact is, because I didn't have no symptoms, no side effects, or none of that, I'm not gonna say that because I think I really did. Because when you had the surgery, you lose your hair. A lot of my hair should have grew back by now. My hair should have grew back more than that, but it's not really growing like I want. And then I lost a lot of hair. You lose hair, you lose like high burp or it's certain things that happen to people. It's a lot of side effects. So yeah, I would never have it again. But I'm glad I did do it. But I wouldn't do it again because I didn't have no side effects the first time. And I'm glad. And I wouldn't want to take a chance to do it again and didn't have side effects. So I'm cool with not doing it ever again. I prefer to do what I'm doing. Walk, do this and do that. I didn't take my walk today because y'all, I woke up late. I woke up like this. I woke up like nah. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let me get back on subject. I was talking about my trip. I'm ready for my trip. Y'all, let me get up off this line. Today is Friday. Hey, I don't know why I thought today was. I think I'm rushing the day of the week. I'm about to go up here and look. Maybe it's telling me to go look at my trip because um, I do have two things booked. I'm always booking something. Look, I need to call the car company because my sister told me the rental car is different. It's different. She said, I think you need a major credit card or something. So I need to find out what do I actually need because I made the reservation, but I didn't put down a credit card. Just made the reservations. And I think Tanya said I added something on to it. She said that's too much money. Do y'all think for 3.5 days it's 260 something? Y'all think that's too much for a rental car? Unlimited mileage. I don't think insurance included. But I don't think that's too much money for 3 days. I get it on a Monday and I take it back I think Friday evening and they still charging me for Friday, something like that. I think I got it for like 3, 4 days. I think let me see, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's Monday, Tuesday. I think I take it back on. I don't think it's a standard car. It's a standard car. No, a compact. I chose compact because my cousin told me the truth. She said they never had compact cars and you always. And I said, you know what, that is so true. Because the last car I rented was a compact. When I got there, they gave me a truck, this big old truck. Took me forever to learn how to drive because the truck was bigger than me. But that's what I'm thinking. That sound about right because I'm like Maryland, Capitol Heights over there. I thought it was pretty decent. And I told her I said for 260, it was like 264 and some change. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And it was like $76, $67 a day. $67. Yeah, I think I got it for 40. It could be $67 a day plus the tax. And plus I got what did I get added? I got something added on it. That radio station added on. And the only thing I didn't have added on yet was the car insurance. And they didn't have nowhere for me to add the car insurance. So I know exactly how much. But I thought 264 was good. And I said, they probably charge me like $25. I don't mind paying 350, 375 for a rental car because I want to make sure I have my insurance and everything. So I'm like, I thought that was pretty good. My sister said that was kind of expensive. I don't think so. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good price to me. I could be wrong, but Lola said that sound right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That sound about right. But yeah, I like the price. Don't bother me. The price not bother me, and I like the price. I think the price is pretty good, yeah, to me. I could be wrong, but the price is pretty good to me. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. 'Cause she was like, you could try, and I like Enterprise. I always rent with Enterprise 'cause I never had no problems. But my sister said it's different. Last time I rent one, I gave them my credit card. That was it. I had to take my credit card and my insurance because I transfer my insurance. When you got a car, you got full coverage. You could transfer your insurance, and I transfer my insurance. So I didn't have to pay. So I need to find. I want to find out exactly how much it costs so I know. As long as I know they don't come over $400, I'm good. I think that's typical okay because I do want the insurance on it. And I want roadside assistance and all that. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Search another site just to compare the price that will let you. You know what? I don't really want to go nowhere. I know I probably could do some other places. I never did no other place. I always went with Enterprise. Like, because I like Enterprise. I had how what wire? I never heard of that. Okay, we gonna forget Omar what Omar saying. But yeah, I never really did no other places but there. I love Enterprise. I've been doing Enterprise since I've been driving. I always go like I don't know why I don't have no reward points. I always do Enterprise. Like Enterprise is my go to. Enterprise is my go to. I don't know why, but I love myself for Enterprise. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with Enterprise. But I am gonna make some more. I want to do my because I party the week of 4th of July. I'll probably be gone like a 2 days before, 2 days after. Told you, bitch, getting up out of here. I need to. I want to put that in. I want to put my reservation in for that because I don't want it to be high. So when I get off this live, I'm actually going on the website, look up some prices because I'm getting my stuff together. I gotta get my stuff together, and I got all my emails in here, so I know what emails I have to look, and then I'm writing down everything, y'all. So I know I don't want them to say, hey, you don't have this. I got my emails, I got it written down. So when I'm doing all, I can write it down. But yeah, Tia gone. Y'all, let me get about. That is not a bad price, especially. Yeah, That's what I'm thinking. It's not a bad price. I'm not cooking. Yeah, yeah. Yo, y'all think Walter cooking? Walter ain't cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm ready to go. I need to go to my sister's house because my son informed me. He informed me, please don't cook no more chicken drumsticks because he don't eat it. He refused to eat it. And then I got pork chops in there, so I won't get in my sister because I didn't want to throw them away. I bought a pack of pork chops and he won't eat it. And I ate one. I want to see Ada Washington next month, and I'm renting a car for 4 days. About who you renting it from though? 220 good. 220 for 4 days. But I'm thinking it's the round of time I'm going, and that has a lot to do with it too. If you're going at around a certain time, it has a lot to do with it. It does. It has a lot to do with it. The time. Then you gotta remember July is around people taking trips. And that has a lot to do with it too. That has a lot to do with it too. So yeah. I'm gonna what car place are you renting from? Because 220 is good. She said next month. Yeah. And say it has a lot to do with where you at too. Because all prices not the same. So it has a lot to do where you live at too. So yeah. Um, and I just found out something, y'all. I am mad out Southwest. I just found out no more free bags. They charging 25 or 30, $35 a bag for the second bag. I'm like, now I gotta rethink going to Southwest because guess what? Hey Murray, guess what? Southwest is my go-to. Now I'm just gonna look for the cheap. I like Southwest because I like the fact they give you free bags. I didn't care how much they was. The fact they gave me free bags, I was cool. I was cool with that. Now I'm not so cool with that. Okay, I'm not so cool with that. I am not so cool with that at all. So yeah, teachers. Well, let me get up all this live. I talked about my 3 wild dreams. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna commit no crime. I make sure when I go somewhere, I will have a fanny pack on, cause girl, it's all over the place. Okay, and guess what? I don't know who got evicted. I feel sorry for them because that dream was so weird. That judge was cruel, y'all. He would just, well, he wasn't cruel. He would just tell her like it was, and the lady was crying. I felt so bad for her and her kids, and it was just crazy. But I know why I went to sleep thinking about that because I was watching that on my I was watching it on TikTok, and TikTok, TikTok ain't good for y'all. TikTok is not good for y'all. I think ever since I found out about I'm a TikTok queen, TikTok is not good for us at all. And I keep watching it and watching and watching it like TikTok is not good for us, not at all. But teacher squad, let me get up off this line. Let me get up off this line. These are $1.50 classes. Barely can see all them. Thank you. That $1.50 class, take them off. I barely could see. Anyway, y'all, let me get up off this line. Like, share, subscribe, teach this world. Thank y'all for listening to my crazy dreams. Crazy dreams. She was like, "What? You had to go back and watch." When I said I had some crazy dreams, one dream was about me losing my phone. One dream was about me going to kill a little girl. I became a hit person. The second dream, I was in the courtroom watching somebody get evicted and crying with them while it was just crazy. It was, and then all of them they felt so real. But let me get up off this line. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. Thank y'all for listening. Happy Friday.